Hey George, not often that I have all the different aspects of our pieces on my desk at the same time, so I'm going to just work my way around them for now. This is getting a humongo yellow diamond in it, and two sort of, I don't know what the hell cut those are, coffin cut or something or the other, not dissimilar to the ring that I'm disassembling this morning. Anyway, so you've seen the CAD component of it, so that's the raw wax prior to going off for casting, and then what happens is, we've got two platinum ones. That's the raw platinum castings come back. So this was, I think I did show you a video on the CAD and the wax for those. So that's just directly off the tree straight to us. So you can tell probably the difference with a milled wax versus a grown wax is you don't see any of those little stripes. Normally I can just knock the sprue off on that and stick it on the platinum buff, and that'll be good. So this is prior to work off. So once again, the step was you started at a wax, alright, wax went to casting. This is the raw casting, comes back from the casting house to us. Okay, then here's another job I'm doing, also for, I think this is a 2.2 carat job or something. So that's a platinum head assembled onto 18 white shank, and then we wanted a matching to sit up flush, which, believe it or not, is a really difficult thing to do when you're working with stones that big, to get the band to sit flush. So this was the beauty of CAD in this case, is I could keep reducing the size of the side stones and the number of them until I found an exact amount that allowed me to fit the two claws there in between the head section there. So when this is set, they'll all sit flush, have ginormous stones in them, and all work, even though it's not a particularly low ring. Okay, so that I think is getting one of our own designed cushion cuts in at 2.2 carat or something like that. The entire thing is milled in two sections, of course, and then this is just some precursory polishing before it goes to gone. So after that polishing, it then goes off to setting, alright, which brings us to the finished articles like this. So this was also a CAD one. Remember, I think I did a video on that. That was milled in sections, and it's client stones. We basically had a quality handmade job full of odds and sods inside there, bits and pieces, and you notice I've been kind and I've ground off the maker's marks before the video. Anyway, so she's had endless problems with this job and its friend over there. So we got the opportunity to remake for her into this, and I think you can tell the difference is distinct. All right, it doesn't have that nice, handmade feel to it. Instead, it looks good. That's a beautiful example of a T-splines job. The entire piece was sweep 2, and the shank was a T-splines. So lovely stone, and it's given some justice now. The stone looks great. Customer will love it. Okay, so just to kind of recap where we were and what we started with, just so you get it all straight in your head. So you started with the CAD drawing. You ended up on some waxes. The waxes end up in the raw platinum castings. Then the castings come over our desks. We clean up and assemble them, and then you got your finished product. Okay, and you try to make everything as beautiful as you can. Alright, so sometimes it seems easy to do something in CAD, and in the case of this, you could just build it as one piece. How the hell would you get it that clean? You just wouldn't be able to. So you always need to break your jobs into their component parts. Try and work with them as well as you can, to get as good a finish as you can. Sometimes even I let the ball slip, but happens to the best of us. I'm busy disassembling insert famous make manufacturer now. So alright, I think that pretty much covers the entire process. The last part of this process is a big smile on the client's face. George, have a good day wherever you are. I think you're studying this week. Cheers, matey.